Anyway, there's nothing that gets me more fucking fired up in supermarkets, alright? Right, today I'm undercarb, okay? But I recognise that shit. Every time I'm undercarb, I know what's up, right, you know? Like, can you imagine how many people are out there on medication and basically all they are is just like fucking undercarbed? No, I got some fucking zit going on, man. Anyway, fat. It's like detox fat coming out of the body. Like, it could come out of anywhere, man. It could come out your fucking eyeball, come out your fucking arse, out your knob, out your tits, whatever, fucking out your nose. Come out of all sorts of places, man. It's amazing what the body does when it's trying to get rid of fucking shit, toxic crap in the body, right? So yeah, people that are going around their daily life dehydrated, underslept and undercarved. And they might think they're like fucked up, like, you know, they might think they got a fucking problem or something. They might think they're depressed, suicidal, like some psychopath or something. Nothing's going for them in life or whatever. Or that's how they see it, you know. But what they don't realise is that if they was to like get some carbohydrates in them, go to sleep earlier at night, get some water chugged down their neck, alright? And they'd start seeing things differently and realise that they've actually got it pretty fucking good compared to some people, alright? Like, you've got pretty much everything you could ever want, really, you know, around you. Versus material stuff. But, you know, again, that man, it's alright. It depends what you want. If you want to have a flashy car, nice house, all the tits and bits, whatever, I'm not knocking that. But what I'm saying is, when you break it down, your health and fitness, and what actually goes up in your head up here, your thoughts and stuff, in your mind, that's pretty much what you all, the only thing you have at the end of the day, okay? All the other stuff is just like filler or whatever, you know? Distractions, whatever. So, supermarkets, yeah, going in the supermarket, went in there, I knew what I fucking wanted today, and I spent just over £11. Alright, so we went in, got some wraps tonight, so I went in, bang, got my mixed salad, already prepared salad, 2 organic peppers, alright, so then we chased around, this is a local Tesco's, alright, so I know where pretty much everything is, so it's pretty super fast, alright. Although some places they move stuff around all the time, don't they, and it's like, does my nut in, that does. So then we moved around, we got 2 cold pressed Valencia orange juices, I think they're 750 millilitres. Good old like 89 grams of like fucking carb wallop in those motherfuckers. And then we went and got some tortillas. Not totally legit. I've said about the tortillas before. They're like these chili ones, alright? A few little naughties in there. But fuck it. That's what I'm having. The pita breads are usually good though. If you want to have like a bit of a bread thing going on, go for the pita breads. They've usually just got like about 4 or 5 ingredients. But these tortilla stuff, man. But it's fucking cheat night. Fuck it, I'm just going for it. And then we went, actually I've skipped an aisle. So before I went to the orange juice, after the salad, so you know, I've had some orange juice now, so the carbs are kicking in, you know. Some hummus. I've got 2 original hummuses and the peri-peri one. Just to hot my wraps up a bit, man. Which chip a bit of chili sauce in there and some black pepper. So yeah, man, it's like, imagine people going in, can't it? There's some people that are so fucking slow in the supermarket, aren't they? They're so fucking slow. Because again, they've got to get so much shit, haven't they? The more shit that's in the trolley, the heavier it is to push. And a lot of these people aren't even capable of, like, carrying their own weight around. They're pushing a trolley around. Like, shuffling around, aren't they? Hobbling around. Pretty much mostly, like, skip the fucking, it's the orange juice, sorry. Sorry. I don't give a fuck on YouTube. Yeah, it's like skip all the fruits and veg. Let's get around to the frozen meat. But I'm on a diet. Let's go and get some tin tuna. Tin tuna. Yeah, woo. If you're watching this, you fucking comedian. Keeps rubbing it in, man. A couple of years ago, I had a slip up with the old tuna. Fucking majorly undercarb, man. Went in the garage and got like 2 packs of tuna mayo sandwiches. But yeah, I made a video about it. No fucks given. Just one of the slip-ups. Yeah, that's only 2 years ago now. No tuna since. Not even flinched, man. Anyway, it's like people really, like, they don't really know what the fuck they're doing, do they? I've got what I've got. I've been doing what I've been doing now since April 2011 with a few fucking hiccups here and there. A few fuck-ups lately. I'm going to try and hit this coffee again in the head, man. It's not out of control or anything, but I know how good I feel after a week off that shit, alright? Yeah, back to the supermarket, man. It's like, oh, got to buy a newspaper. Yeah. Got to buy a bit of fish, got to buy a bit of meat. Got to have the balanced diet going on. Got to have my beans, got to have my bread, got to have my potatoes. Got to have my wine, got to have my lager. Got to have all my deodorants and toiletries and shit. You know, that whole kind of bubble of life of stuff that you think you need when really you don't even fucking need it at all. All my bills like £90 or £100 or whatever, when really it could have been like, probably like half that or something if you just bought a few lettuce leaves, a few bits of salad stuff, some potatoes, some pasta fucking sauce, some bottles of mineral water or something, some energy bars and stuff. It's amazing how low a shopping bill you can really have, you know. Even if you've got kids, man, you can buy rice and stuff and make them some like wraps in the morning to take to school or something. You can get those little like tiny little wraps. I've got like the bigger ones, kind of the size of about a frisbee or something. But yeah, you can still have those for your kids. Make one, chop it in half. But bung some beans and some rice in there. You could even use that 2-minute rice or something, although it's got oil in it, but you can drain that off a bit. Alright, chop up some veggies, or like I've done, man. Get the little ones, some packs of the ready-made salads. I've got like ones with the rocket and the spinach and stuff in, other mixed leaves or whatever. Then we've got like carrot, chopped up red cabbage, some lettuce and stuff. They're like £1 or something, you know, £1, and they're quite weighty as well. So you've got a couple of little ones, you can just get that, look, put it in with some rice with a bit of sauce, mango chutney or whatever, you know, whatever the little ones like. You know, you can even put ketchup in there if they like that. Bit of a weird mix, but hummus is good, man. There's so many different hummuses now. Again, it's getting the little ones, and yourself, man. I'm just talking about everyone in general here, really, to learn new things, I guess, to start tasting other stuff and realise how good nutritious foods can be. I was talking to some chap this morning, actually, who he's actually a friend of mine's dad, and it's kind of the same thing as everyone else. I don't care about the meat versus vegan argument or whatever. I'm kind of done with that a bit, you know. If people want to debate that, they can kind of carry on and do that. If they can't actually see with their own eyes what's actually going on and what other options there are, what can you do with that, you know? It's just planting seeds, and people maybe will go to that later on. If they don't, then again, it can't help everybody, and it's not my problem. You know, I don't really sort of care about those people too much. That's the way it is. But when you hear about people that go on a diet, you know, and they kind of like say about, oh, I'm doing some tuna and I've had a few apples or something, or whatever they think they're doing in their minds, they're trying to do to help themselves lose weight, you know. When really you can see that they're just being so hard on themselves, and they're actually really starving Marvin, aren't they? Versus cramming all the good foods in, filling themselves up on the good foods. It doesn't matter if like you don't like certain fruits or whatever, just eat the fruits that you do like, alright? There's food and good food out there that everyone pretty much likes somewhere. Unless you've got a really problem child or a problem person, and all they like to do is like sort of drink Coke and eat like Cocoa Pops or something. I don't know, that's kind of weird, isn't it? I know people have got those issues, and that's very strange, but they're pretty much few and far between. But pretty much the general population, there are a lot of good foods that you could be eating versus the bad foods, alright? We're coming up 9 minutes now. Just a bit of a rabble on. I'm just going to get my food, but I thought I'd just make this because it was up in my head. It's not hard, people, not hard at all. So even if you just went over the good stuff and then balance it out with whatever the fuck else you want to eat, you know, that's not my business. That's up to you what you want to do, all right? But it's just making the effort to eat a few good, you know, or making a few good food choices in the day, you know. Realise that there are other choices, there are other things you can do, you know, to create a good mood and a clearer mind, with clarity and clearer thoughts, and realise, as I said at the beginning of the video, that you've actually got it pretty good, man. You've actually got it pretty good, but you just perhaps can't see that versus other people, right? Those that mind do not matter, those that matter do not mind. See ya.